I think going to San Francisco was such an eye-opening experience for me because since like I was the only adoptee on that stage, so I really used that experience to learn more about um my culture, and I got that. I got exactly that. That whole week, it really shocked me because we had press conferences and then people interviewing us all the time. On top of like the girls and I would be doing school, on top of like rehearsal. We would be up from 7 and then we wouldn't go to bed until like 12. So that was every single day. And then on the day of the pageant, I remember waking up at 6 in the morning to do school because I knew I wouldn't get back to the hotel until like 1. So that's that's what my typical week was. And I was thinking to myself, like, how I don't know what my stutter is going to be like. And it honestly, beginning was a little shaky, but once I did the pageant, like everything was fine. It was fine. And my speech wasn't really any trouble until I came back to Chicago. That's when it started to happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, like just hearing you talk about how freeing it was for you to be on stage, it it really, yeah, I really felt that because I definitely feel the same way when I'm speaking openly about my stutter. I just feel this sense of like a weight has been lifted, and I'm just like, okay, I don't have to try so hard to talk a certain way. I can kind of just like take a deep breath and just be myself and not have to like micromanage my speech all the time.
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Honestly, like when when I was given the title Comcast Miss Community Service, I was kind of thrown a little because I didn't think like I would be given a title. I was just like, I just have to do this and then everything will be fine. So when I got the title, I was so proud because like I had overcome so much, and not only that, like advocating for like, inclusive um like groups that really just know how to like listen to people's stories and have compassion, that like it's okay to take time when you're talking. And honestly, like I think it's an important conversation because oftentimes in schools they would be like, okay, here's what we're gonna do to make sure that the classroom is a safe space for everyone. And I remember when I was in throughout my K through 12 education, I never truly felt safe because of my stutter to speak. So I feel like this also helped me advocate for just like teachers and schools just to be more mindful of that. And so it was really nice to have support from like my school and like my pageant sisters, and basically just being able to tell people in the audience was nice too, because like there were so many people there from like different like backgrounds, like business or like community. So yeah, it was nice.